Lady Caution, Gaddis. Rico says my verse. Okay, well, we're a family. I'm not. That would be official, but she on the first two cards, so no.
Yo, whoever said Gaddis,
I see more Gaddis.
Whoever said Gaddis, I think they're the winner. Gaddis versus Jada Nightwing would be crazy.
Gaddis is definitely aggressive. It can't be somebody that's gonna be in there and be cute. No, it gotta be somebody aggressive. That's gonna attack.
I seen Tata say Jay and Casey. Casey got too much of that, like.
This is Casey.
Like, you know
she
getting
that Mortal Kombat stand. She cooking.
She's gonna be on one like metronome the entire battle. So like, I'm. So I don't know. I need somebody with a little bit more like oomph in her. You know what I'm saying? A little more oomph to it, like.
When I see Casey start doing this, that's why I'm like, ooh, she cooking. She about to go crazy.
Someone needs to clip that.
Torture. Hey. Okay.
I like torture. Torture wouldn't survive.
Lady Luck.
As far as I'm As far as I'm concerned with Lady Luck, she's undefeated by the caffeine vote, so I'm not mad, all right? She has something that a lot of other women can't say.
Y'all was lying. Okay.
Oh, now the fan votes don't count. Hold on, time out. When Chilla Jones 3-0s K-Shine, y'all want to read the fan vote. But when Lady Luck beats Miss Hustle, now all of a sudden it's a fan vote. Don't count, right? Yeah, pick and choose, all right? Y'all pick and choose.
No, I don't. I don't care. I go by logic and common sense and what my ears heard.
You're on fire said it best. The votes only count when it suits my narrative. I like that answer. At least you're honest. And listen, I'm consistent. I go with the votes all. The only time they made a mistake was Mook and Rock. That's the only time. Mistakes happen.
What was the vote?
Tay-Rock won.
Oh, that was a lie too.
That's the only time they made a mistake.
Old Heads took that one. Old Heads won that night. They won that night.
Bagel said France sent the bots to vote for Lady Luck.
Yes, he did. He rang the alarm, and they all was in the chat. They all was in the chat hating on Hustle. Shout out to Hustle.
The votes had Geechee
they were hating on
good,
you.
Says Be More. I actually have Geechee beating Goods. Can we talk about that battle? I don't watch battle rap to be lectured about my credit score, right? I watch battle rap for bars. Your man Goods is here talking about businesses that he's stacking credit scores, buildings, and suits and negotiations. I don't care about none of this. This isn't 444. I want bars. I don't care if you think I'm 2-3 and 3-2, bitch. I'm in the zone. Like you keep all that boss talk 7 streams of revenue elsewhere. And Geechee Gotti has many streams of revenue, right? He is a league owner, a podcaster, an active battle rapper. He's an artist. He has music. Like, what are you talking about to Geechee for? Geechee handles his business. I didn't understand none of this. Like, what are we talking about? Goods barely rhyme sometimes. Like, what is happening?
I'm not mad that people got goods, but again, I'm not trying to go on Credit Karma during the battle and see how I can boost my score up 20 points.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like, this
I know I owe the Department of Education money. I don't need to be reminded during the battle. I know I owe them money.
Folletta says every fucking stock.
I know this.
Yo, come on, man. Like, hold on, time out. And you guys out here saying Hitman and Conceited can't adapt in a bubble, but you let Goods come here to talk about Credit Karma for 3 rounds. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, this is terrible.
Goods, but I mean, it's not like because we are a fair and balanced platform. Goods wasn't lying. He's not lying. when he spits his shit. He's talking facts, whether it rhymes or not. He is talking.
There's people. There's
but
goods.
Again,
there's goods. There's oops. There's a lot of people that take the time to try to do these educational resources in battle rap, and I'm here to tell you, it's the wrong place for it. Okay, it's the wrong place for it. All right, this is not the place for you to bring your mental health workshop. All right, your financial 10-year retirement plan. Okay, your history lesson. You know what I'm saying? This isn't always the best platform for it.
Ooh, y'all. So you said we're not here for history lessons. We're not here for we need to do better as a people bars. But y'all was letting Lux rock when y'all try to have him think that Cal was
no. Listen. Sometimes it's fine. But when you are like every single time I see you, it's that same. Like I love oops, but every single third round comes with like a new level of like how he overcomes his depression, and I'm like, oops, I kind of want to hear you rap. Like I get it already. Like you beat all this. Like I have like 5 other battles where I can go back to watch you giving me a nice piece of substance. Let's get to the bars.
So I guess B Dot and Saga just.
Yo, B Dot, but even B Dot stopped kind of doing that. B Dot is more rapping now. He's punching more. He's angling more. Before then, when he gave you all those lectures and lessons, it was dope. But he's not doing that now. We can be honest. He's not doing that now.
Taylor, don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Yo, yeah, even with Loaded Lux, y'all be saying, look, y'all don't want to hear Loaded Lux preaching.
Don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Look, I'm not saying that I don't ever want to hear. I'm just saying I don't want to hear all the time from that same individual. That's all I'm saying.
B-Dot switched it up, but he does have he will have a round where he be on some like real shit. Like, come on, like some intellectual things, like subjects or topics where you got to really think about it.
No. He's become a great angler.
Like, Saga had one versus B Dot too.
He's become a great angler, but he's changed.
Each other, we need to be. We need to.
He's become a great angler, but he's changed his content. Like that's what I'm trying to get to. He's changed his content. Goods. Matter of fact, Cece. Fun fact. Goods battle X Factor, right? And X Factor got booed out the building. What did X Factor do in that battle? I have a building. I have a credit. I have a credit score.
That's when y'all was hating on Midwest.
I make 6 figures of my own business. And this was before its time. I have an LLC. This is before Goods was talking about any of that.
And guess what he doing now? Like I said, y'all be hating on us. It's okay. It's cool. I've been slandered in New York with the masses, with Harlem World and that motherfucker talking shit. And I had to defend my city and that honor amongst the wolves. I've done that plenty of times in New York.
Charlotte said it best. Sometimes I just want some ignorance. That's okay. It's all right.
I ain't scared. I know where I am. And like I said, y'all, I'm happy you brought that up. Reminded everybody. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Reminding everybody what?
Y'all was killing X when he was trying to talk some real shit about money
facts.
and businesses.
But
now versus Goods, that's Goods' whole angle with everybody about how you a bum, you ain't making no money, you ain't really doing shit out here. What's your credit score? Like, that's all he does now.
Literally, bro.
Wearing Dior, talking about how people can't dress. That shirt don't look good on you.
All right, let's get off this because we're gonna be on this forever.
That chain ain't you.
Let's move on. Let's move on real quick. Shout out to Ace Amin in the building. Ace, we just played your record. It was phenomenal, fire. Cece said she will be spinning it on her radio show.
Yeah, I'm gonna start playing music on Hip Hop Weekly, y'all, and I'll tag y'all when I do it. I'm gonna have to update the playlist this weekend. Give me this weekend.
Okay,
Monday. I got y'all. I'm gonna start showing y'all love.
Let's get to a few more topics before we bring our guest in. So yesterday, Volume 7 re-dropped on the amp, all 5 battles. And now that we got a chance to rewatch some of the battles, first thing I want to ask everybody, which battle did you run to rewatch first? And do you guys have any opinions that changed over the course of the last four days? Chilla30 says Chez, rewatch. Lil Reggie says I saw Jane twerk. Shout out to the whole chat, says Ace.
Yeah, they
CP
were
says
showing you love, Ace.
CP says J21, DNA versus Av. Schuler says Torque versus Nightwing. Tata says Danny. Ghost Eva says Rock and Verb. J Black says Twerk and J. I had DNA 2-1 initially. Now I have DNA 3-0. Wow. I had DNA 3-0 now. Wow. Black Compass. What up, Polo? What up, Polo? Shout out to Black Compass. Ace, says J Black, what the fuck you doing in here? Did y'all see Swamp's post about the new era most watching the app? Yes, so Reggie, we were going to talk about it right after this. We just want to hear what some of you guys' favorite rewatches on the drop. Yoshi G in the building. Thank you for sharing the broadcast.
Thank you, boo boo.
Savage Vandross says Av's first 2 rounds. Okay, somebody has Av winning. Talia's dad said I watched Shine die. Jay Black, Jay won the 3rd round, so that took the whole battle. Yeah, this 3rd round was crazy. DNA talked to that man's soul. CP says, yeah, it's a DNA 30 now.
Yeah, that third by Jay was powerful. I don't know what Torque would have had in the clip if it wasn't for, him kind of midway forgetting his footing, but I don't think it would have been anything.
All right, so there's a few things I want to address. One, Mr. Raheem, I feel like the word gas is used way too frequently, all right? Gas has now become one of your favorite Twitter words. It's become your normalized, it's become your toxic, it's become your narrative, it's become all these words that you guys just frequently throw out there, all right? Let people have fun at events, all right? If they're going to risk COVID, let them have fun, all right? Let them enjoy themselves, all right? Stop being anti-enjoyment. 1. 2, I had a really big takeaway when I rewatched Av and DNA. I kind of realized, other than Av's performance against Arsenal, he hasn't really changed his delivery over the last 5 years. Like, he's been the exact same Av, just punching at a more potent level. And I'm kind of like, all right, Av needs some kind of adjustments. Like, he needs to make some kind of adjustments as far as maybe his performance or delivery, or just the way he presents certain things, because it all kind of feels the same. Like, it's starting to get to the point where if you've seen one Av battle, you've probably seen a lot of them.
Yeah. I did like Av versus Fonz. I thought that was fire. That's why I picked Av going into the battle of DNA.
I want to say that an Av
I still got DNA 2-1.
An Av that's probably like 70 or 80% version of himself is still better than a lot of battle rappers. But if he wants to get to that next level, he needs to, like, against Arsenal, you remember CC when he's here, like, he's swag surfing and he's like controlling the crowd and he's moving. And I told Av a long time ago in an interview we had with him, I was like, yo, people like when you start doing all this dancing and performing. Why don't you do it more? He was like, oh no, man, I ain't really a performer. That ain't really me. I'm like, but the people want it from you. They like it. Like, they actually, at this point, they need it from you.
I mean, look, everybody has to tweak their material and the way they battle from time to time. You look at Shine right now, he ain't the same Shine as back in 2012. DNA ain't using gun bars right now. He's switching it up. Like, you got to over time switch it up, because it does become redundant. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It gets redundant. Okay, so I at first I was like, he just beat COVID's ass. Give that man, let him get back in the rhythm and everything. He did his thing versus Fonz. I got him winning that. But again, this battle, you got to be careful with that. I'm just going to punch. Because people like DNA, he can punch and do other things too.
Jack says B Magic never switched it up. And yeah, look where B Magic is now. B Magic was really good because he was unique at the time period. Like, there was nobody like him. But when the game evolved, he couldn't necessarily evolve with it.
But DNA, he, is pop. Like, with that 3rd round was powerful, bro. That 3rd round, after, I was like, yeah, Av ain't beating this round.
And yo, Rum Nitty is like,
that was powerful.
Every year, Rum Nitty tries to get better. Like, from the Av battle to then, like, the Iron Solomon battle to then that Twerk 2nd round where he's like explosive. Like, every year he's kind of improved. Then he starts like adding slogans, starts to rebuttal. He's figured out his footing. Like, he is somebody that never stood stagnant. I feel like all the other punchers stay stagnant because they know they can rely on their content, but not everything else around it. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to see Av find a way to elevate.
He will. Like I said, he just got done being COVID. You know what I'm saying? Who knows when we gonna see him versus Big K? I'm pretty sure I'm looking at interviews with 15 Minutes of Fame, URL Media, Hip Hop is Real. He got some things cooking up for this year. So again, it's just January. That man will be all right. I'm not worried about Av.
Av tried to no gun bar. They didn't like it. Can we talk about Verb and Rock?
Hey, everybody can't do this no gun bar shit. Don't let DNA make it look like it's sweet over there. Some of y'all need gun bars.
We're going to talk about Verb and Rock right now for you, Talia. We got you. Yoshi G says, he's reaching his ceiling. That's a very good point. In fact, you can argue that he's probably, I don't want to say he's peaked because I believe he has another gear, but some of his best performances are definitely behind him, for sure. Not even. Actually, his Arsenal performance, in my opinion, is probably his best, and that was a year ago. So, no, I take that back. I just want to see him get back to that level again.
He will.
What's up, Lion Legacy?
I'm not giving up on him because of one battle. I'm not going to give up on you.
She said, "Yeah, so sweet." Nah, man, we got to call it fair as fair. Like, this is a guy that is consistent and just needs some more improvement to get to that next level, to be an elite guy, at which he could be. Let's talk a little bit about Swamp, who put out a very interesting graphic. Mr. Swamp is trying to take over the stats over here. Mr. Swamp is trying to get behind the numbers. He says that the new URL produces the best battles of events. And we have a couple charts here. Let's see if I can pull them up. Where he points out how the rookies have the most reactions and engagements on app drops when the event is over. But the same rookies are not the headliners or at the bottom of the flyer, but they have the better battles. Let's see if I can get these up on the screen. Here's one of them. Ooh, this is huge. Let's make this smaller for y'all. I can see it, right? This is a super fight, right? Bam. Let's get the other one up on the screen right now. And while I get this up on the screen, Cece, do you agree with Easy pointing out that the new era MCs are having better battles than the vets?
I'm sorry.
What they saying out there?
Anwar said that's what she said.
That's funny. All right, there we go. Let's
Well, y'all know I'm gonna laugh if it's funny. I don't give a fuck. Right. I mean, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Hoes.
All right, well, we'll deal with this.
Yoshi's saying that's for the ladies too. Do we got a stat for the ladies?
Actually, I don't have a graphic, but thank God Yoshi brought that up because Vixen and Flames did have the highest rated battle of Watch the Throne 4.
Congrats, ladies.
So let me read some of the chat while I missed some of these messages while I was pulling up the screen. This goes for the ladies. Philetta says, yeah, to a degree. I wonder if Swamp paid. Oh, goodness. Project Rico. Stop. Don't make me read these things out loud. Main event battles have mostly been disappointing, says Bagels. J Black says, but it was Twerk's return, though, with a smiley face. I know what you're doing there. He complains it's fast food content for the vets. Swamp needs to explain. Can we stay on track?
No.
Vixen is that right now. Where is Vixen at? It's about interest and clicks, not necessarily better. Hardcore Flavor.
Shit.
The Hardcore Flavor say the numbers live for Mook and Rock though. The new guys are winning. The old guys gotta adapt. It's easy. The rookies are hungrier, and a lot of vets aren't anymore. Okay. So ultimately, Cece, how do you feel about this? That the newer guys are putting on the better battles of the card, but they're not necessarily getting the headline or the main events, the looks, right, or even the placement on the flyer. But they're coming out with the best version of the product. This goes for the ladies too, by the way.
It goes by what we were saying all last year, that the newcomers are putting in that work. The newcomers are very entertaining. The newcomers are out here smoking shade. The newcomers are hanging toe-to-toe with these vets and or beating them. The newcomers are a breath of fresh air to the culture, and we have all been enjoying them. And that's true. The newcomers are hungrier.
Look, can I just be honest?
When you get these vets not putting on, not completing rounds, coming in with dry ass filler rounds.
Right.
This is what happens.
CC, I'm not saying this because Yoshi's in the chat, and I'm not saying this because I have disdain for Miss Hustle, but there's no reason why Miss Hustle should be on the card and Yoshi G is not. There's just literally no reason for it. I'm sorry. I get it. Yeah, name, brand, whatever. But no, I'm about results right now, okay? And in this bubble, Miss Hustle is not outperforming Yoshi G. She's just not.
I do agree Yoshi should be on this card.
There's literally no reason why.
But Hustle and Verb, hopefully, like I said yesterday, the promo matches the battle.
Shaz, what do you mean? We've been vouching for Yoshi for the longest. We wanted Yoshi and B-Dot. I wanted that match injected in my veins, and instead I got Verb and Hustle. That's a match I don't need or like.
Yo! Injected in my veins! I said it. I think Yoshi and B-Dot would have been fire. They have been doing a little, back and forth, from time to time.
Bro, there's literally no reason. There is literally no. Bro, it's like no one at all. Nobody in the world. Verb and Hustle. Who asked for this? Nobody. Now I'm gonna go back to watch their My Expert Opinion interview. And now I'm just going to get a gauge of what the battle's going to be like, all right? CC, that battle's going to be 3 rounds of misogynistic whispering poems and homophobia and transphobia, all right? That's all that battle's going to be. 3 rounds of how to hate women while you're whispering and 3 rounds of being a homophobe. Like, I'm not here for this content.
Oh, the LGBTQ plus community might come for our next come February 13th. I'm just saying that now. I've already told some of my LGBTQ plus peoples that were like starting to get into battle rap because of me. It's just battle rap. But they might be coming for some of y'all come Saturday. That's all I'm gonna say.
The worst part about it is I'm not even confident that Verb's gonna win this battle. That's the worst part about it.
The LTBR community. Look. It's gonna be a smear campaign. It's gonna be a slander fest. It might get so ugly. You might have Smack or Babs just getting in the middle of Verb and Hustle just be like, okay, enough. Y'all might get what y'all are hoping for and wishing for. Y'all might get some messy shit.
I seen Misfit saying she wants B-Dot, and my question to that is to do what? What do you want to do with B-Dot exactly? Not battle him, right? Misfit says she wants B-Dot, and I want to ask for what? Because it's not to battle, right? Because Misfit and B-Dot, I don't know, Misfit. I don't know.
What you saying, Misfit ain't up to par for a B-Dot?
I don't know, man. I feel like B-Dot would have a lot more to say to Fit. But against Yoshi, I feel like B-Dot will go against a certain, like he will fall into Yoshi's trap. Like, Yoshi is, like, the perfect adversary for B-Dot, because B-Dot will take a certain route, and Yoshi will counter that shit.
Come on, friends. Misfit nice, dog. Misfit nice.
No, it's not about being nice or not. It's just the matchups. I think
Misfit could hold her own versus B-Dot.
I think it's just the matchups. I think B-Dot would be more of a matchup problem for Misfit than for Yoshi. That's all I'm saying.
Look, Misfit is very witty herself.
No, but she's elite. So
she's definitely very witty. She could come with the punch. She could come with a haymaker that might shake that goddamn room. You know what I'm saying? Misfit is she battled like a nigga. Okay, I'm gonna say it straight up. She battled like a man. So nah, she'll be okay. She'll be okay. Oh, friend.
No, I'm not saying she won't be okay. I'm just saying that's a tougher match for her than for Yoshi.
You know we love you, Misfit. You know sometimes friends he go on these little soliloquies.
Listen, but Cece, you agree with me. You agree with me. Yoshi would probably be able to beat B-Dot easier than Misfit. Because I just feel like Yoshi has the capabilities and the opportunity.
I'll give you that because B-Dot will probably tackle the battle the way Yoshi knows he will.
Exactly.
And she will wiggle her way out of that shape and flip the game back on him.
That's what I'm saying. Again, that's what I'm saying.
All like her versus J2, her versus Bill, watch those two. Watch those battles.
Here's the thing, right, with Yoshi. It's like,
watch those two battles.
Like I feel like people will come at her all the time with a very predictable like route.
Exactly.
And she's so calculated because she's like, oh yeah, I know exactly we're gonna do that, and then it falls perfectly aligned to what she wants to counter. With Misfit, it's like, oh shit, like I don't know what to expect from you because I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do with me. Like you can do all these, you can take this route, you can take this route. There's so many different routes you can take that if I miscalculate, I could lose. It's just
nah. I think Misfit has a very high battle rap IQ. She does. She has a high battle rap IQ. She pays attention to battle rap. She's always in the culture. She's always paying attention. She's talking about it. She got a caffeine show. I think both of those ladies will be able to tackle B-Dot. Probably different ways, different methods, but I can see them both being successful.
And ultimately, I much rather see Misfit and Rum Nitty because Misfit had a lot of spicy words for Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? So I much rather see that anyway too.
I mean, I'm not mad at that. I'm definitely not mad at that. Look, I'm trying to see Misfit back on. I want to see Misfit on caffeine. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see her get these bags. You know the battle that I really want to see between her, and Jazz. Shout out to Jazz.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
She's saying Jay Black. She's saying Beasley. It's Beasley's fault. So I'm gonna need y'all. Whoever got Beasley's number, I'm gonna need y'all to hit him up and tell him that CC said get y'all shit together and make it happen for 2021. And you can say it that way too. It's okay.
I don't know. I don't think we're ever gonna get the Misfit and Jazz battle. It's just at this point I'm no longer like
get tired of this.
Yeah, sorry. Jazz is going through the wrong person.
I don't have nobody's damn number. I need y'all to.
All right, I just sent the link over to our guest. Let's hang tight. Here we go. Wonderful. Let me get this.
Ooh, y'all gonna be happy.
Let's switch.
Y'all gonna be happy.
All right, let's switch this on over.
Wait for it.
Yes.
Hey.
Here we go.
What up, though?
Mr. Danny Myers, can you hear us?
Good morning.
Good morning all the way from the West Coast. It is currently 8:22 in the morning, so we appreciate your time. None other than the bar god, the metaphor messiah himself, Mr. Who Am I? Mr. Too Many Bars, Mr. I'm Too Cold. There is no Danny Myers slander allowed on this platform no further.
None!
Danny Myers, welcome back to Let's Talk Battle Rap. You've been a regular here before, and I know you and Tim are really good friends. So welcome to the show yet again, my good brother.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm glad to be back.
Oh man, I don't even know where to begin, but first and foremost, I just you had a spectacular January, right? You do this all the time, back-to-back battles. For the last 2-3 years, you average a battle a month. Danny Myers, how is your brain not tired? How is this mileage not affecting you? You're almost approaching 100 battles on camera on YouTube. You're about to be in 100 battle club.
Damn, I didn't even think about it like that. But I come from the era where I battle rap every day. So I think just the conditioning from growing up, battling every day, I think it just got me prepared for what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? So coming from battling Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in high school for 4 years, it's like you give me 2 weeks, that's like almost too much time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I always say you always start the year off strong. A lot of people are loving everything that you've been doing. Just kind of talk about as far as the rest of 2021. What do you see your 2021 being like? Because right now you definitely top as far as champion of the year talks. You definitely one of the hottest battlers out, starting the year off strong. So tell us about 2021 and what that gonna look like for Danny Myers.
You gonna see me versus Daylight. You know what I mean? Finally, the two of the best writers in battle rap from the West are finally going to collide. You know, we did a play battle back on AHAT a few years ago, but it was just like a little warm-up thing. It was just some 15 minutes. Literally, Daylight, his wife, they came to my house. We was kicking it. I said, yo, man, we should just go do a battle right fast. And we wrote it in about 15 minutes, went on the rooftop with OD, shout out to OD, and we did that, but it wasn't a real battle. So now you're going to see me and Daylight. I'm calling out Rock. You know, it's time for me and Rock to get in. Like, I don't care if it's a band setting, a gnome, a summer madness, it don't matter. Just it's time for me and Tay Rock to finally get our grudge out the way. It's been about 5-6 years. So I definitely want to get him out the way. And we are all calling out Loaded Lux. We're asking for Loaded Lux, all the writers, Chilla, JC, Daylight, B-Dot, Rum Nitty, myself, DNA. Like, Loaded Lux got a line of dudes on his front lawn that won't smoke. Lux can't go to his mailbox without walking past us. So it's time. It's time for that. I definitely want Daylight, Rock. I would like to see Iron Solomon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want him to come back. That's what I want to do. Yeah.
I want to talk a little bit about the Tay-Rock battle because I feel like that's a grudge that should happen. I don't know why it hasn't happened.
Start him up,
but Tay-Rock just recently said in a Hip Hop Is Real interview that Danny Myers was never offered to me by Beasley or Smack. How true is this statement?
I don't know. I haven't talked to Beasley and Smack about that. Actually, I've asked him about that battle years ago. Maybe they never did offer it to him, but I told him in the comments, you could have asked for it. You ask him, this nigga Rock said, I will battle Jerry West before I battle Danny Myers. And I'm just trying to figure, like, what's up with that? That sounds like ducking to me.
Yes, it is.
It's like, you can't say I don't have the resume.
Share the broadcast.
Listen, me and Rock battled some of the same people. We both battled Hollow. We both battled Arsenal. We both battled Disaster. You know what I'm saying? I can name more. We both battled a lot of the same people. So it's like, why haven't we battled yet? And it's not because of me. It's not on me. I'm outside. Like, what's up? Like, you know what niggas do?
Yeah.
This is what niggas do too. When you call them out, they turn it into, oh, you're begging. Oh, you're begging. Look at this thirsty battle rapper begging for a battle. No, nigga, it's not about that. It's just about the spirit of competition. I just won't smoke with whoever they say the best niggas is, because I'm gonna beat them all.
No, Danny, the list is extensive. You guys have both battled Tay-Rock, you both battled K-Shine, you both battled Pat Stay, you both battled Disaster, like you said. You guys both battled Chess.
We battled each other?
You guys have both battled Nitty. You guys have both battled Young Cannon. You know what I'm saying? You guys have both battled John. You guys have both battled.
God. You the bar god now.
You guys have both battled Clips. You guys have both battled JC.
Hey, put that
both battled Ill Will. B Magic.
Hey, you know what? Put that list out on y'all little stat thing and put that on Instagram. Put them all them the common mutual enemies that we both faced, and then put why haven't we seen each other yet? And that's gonna get the ball rolling.
That really might have the most shared opponents ever, and have yet to ever come across paths. And honestly,
it's because of that nigga. It ain't me. He publicly, it's a video. He publicly said, I will battle Jerry West before Danny. And it's like, what did I do wrong that you don't want to battle me? What's the problem?
That's crazy.
It is kind of
crazy.
It's getting a little undeniable at this point. Like, you know, like when the stage was out, yeah, sure, I get it. Tara, I could have been like, you're not on Summer Madness and known, but
right.
All that's been abolished. As a matter of fact, Danny,
right.
I want to quote you. 2014, your first 15 minutes of fame interview, they asked you about proving grounds, like PGs and all that, and you said tiers don't exist in battle rap. It's all about skill. Now, 7 years later, it's almost like that same exact quote applies today. Would you agree?
I called it out back 2014. I never. That's why I never considered myself top tier, mid tier. I never put myself in no tier. I'm just Danny Myers, the battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? I don't really believe in that tier stuff because I done seen top tier niggas lose to rookies. You understand what I'm saying? Like that shit don't mean nothing when both MCs are in the ring. You can have more accolades. You can been on more Summer Madnesses. You got more views, but that don't mean nothing when you're in front of somebody who simply can outright you and out battle rap you and out strategy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in the tier thing. And I don't think nobody can use that against me as to say, you know, well, that's why I won't battle you because you haven't did this or did that. Nobody can do that. Because I battle all the top legends from Bird, fucking K-Shine, Pat Stay, Hollow the Don, Charlie Clips, then the lyrical niggas. I battled the JC. Who else? Hold on. I battled JC, Chilla, Danger, Nitty, B-Dot, the Saint Mike, Jonai. Then you go to the newer stars such as Geechee Gotti and just so many guys and guys that I helped put on. Guys that I helped give a look to are doing well now. I was the first one to really give Bankhead.
Talk about it.
I gave Bankhead that look, and now he booming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it all, bro. So can't no nigga say, oh, you ain't did enough. Like, nigga, come on, don't play with me. I got everybody doing parallel universes and shit.
I hear this. There will be no Danny Myers slander allowed. Now, Danny, I'm not gonna lie to you, Danny. There's been times where I have been the biggest fan of a lot of the bars you have. You have some wild bars. You know, your beer can Australian bar and a whole bunch of crazy things. But you battle so frequently, I can forgive some of the material, right? But I always kind of find it interesting that when you battle the opponent that everybody expects you to beat, it's like you have your moments there. And then when you battle the real top names, you beat them, but the moment's not there. Like, I could say your drugs battle, you had a moment. Like, you hit a whole nother level. Your Arsenal battle, you beat him, but I'm more captivated by your drugs performance. Why do you think that sometimes when the big moment comes, you don't have that same level of impact sometimes?
Well, you're not gonna do the same thing every battle. First of all, you know what I mean. Like, how many times is Lux gonna have you gonna get this work moment? How many moments has he had since then? See what I'm saying? And he's battled, he's battled Clips, he's battled Arsenal, he battled Surf. There was no you gonna get this work moment. And I just think just whatever happened in that setting, whatever happened in that time frame, that's just what you're gonna get. But my thing is, I'm not even really looking out to create a moment. I'm just trying to win. I'm trying to win. If I could get a moment out of it, then cool. You know what I mean?
Hold on, no. Your drugs performance. I'm sorry. We have to really, really talk about this because even Smack was like, nah, like this was a different Danny. You like looking like I seen the camera. The camera was like on a pane and it's moving. You somehow like following it. You like know when to look at drugs. Look at the camera. Look back at drugs. You steaming. You're sweating. Like you was like you had this
you
level
was working.
No, you had this level of performance and substance that like, ooh, like, yo, did Danny Myers just hit a new level? And you did it against drugs. No disrespect to drugs, but you were like an 85-90% favorite to win that battle. So like, you didn't even have to go to that gear for drugs. You know what I mean?
You know, I think I just get tired of everything is gun bars, gun bar. Every battle from every round from every battler. And it's like, it's 2021. We need to be able to do something else. You still can battle. Nothing wrong with gun bars, but I think at this time we need to be really pushing ourselves and pushing the culture. And me being, older statesman in this shit, I need to be the example on how to approach a battle and what's possible in a battle rap versus quantum physics. I did the whole time travel thing where so that was incredible to me. That was one of the best things I ever done. Versus themes. I personified battle rap as a woman in my third round, and it showed how the different stages she has been going through with the different coasts and the different men versus drugs. I took Nas's "I Gave You Power," where he talked from the perspective of a gun. So I just said, let me do that in a battle rap form. And Drugs just so happened to be, and plus Drugs pissed me off, man. He was talking about I was dunking him. So I was like, you know what? I really want to annihilate this dude. You know what I'm saying? And Arsenal, I did something new again. I actually was able to do the storytelling in the second round from how he became disrespectful in the first place. And I thought it was very creative. Nobody had ever done that. And I'm always trying to do something new, man. Like, that's where I'm at right now. I'm not trying to really so much still have the best bars and punchlines. I'm trying to do concepts that haven't been done. And that's what I'm on right now.
I got some trivia for you. Can you take a guess at who has the most appearances on Caffeine?
Oh shit. Fuck. Like, you mean in interview or just
like battles? Like, who has performed the most on Caffeine?
Oh, who got the most performances on Caffeine? Damn. Let me see. They've been working. This
is hilarious because if you can't guess the answer is actually you. You've been on Caffeine 7 times.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know. I don't be keeping y'all. Hey, listen, y'all niggas keep stats. Y'all niggas keep stats of who won the coin toss since 3 years ago. Like, y'all keep all the stats. Like,
so you have the most Caffeine appearances at 7. Second place is Jay and Rum Nitty at 6. So the West has the most appearances right now on Caffeine. I mean, no surprise.
Wow, that's dope. I don't know if that's an accolade or whatever, but put it out there.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely put it out there. But
I'll take that.
it goes to show that where the direction the West Coast is, and I got to be honest, Danny. I think the West, like, at one point in time, it was underrated in battle rap, but it has a lot of historical context. But now the West is dominant. So when I see people, like, in the West saying, we don't get the love, or up-and-comers from the West say, we have to work twice as hard, I'm kind of like, can you wipe your tears? Can you stop? You guys got Danny, you got Daylight, you got The Source, you got Ilmac, you got Disaster, you got Geechee, you got Bida, you got a 2-time MVP. Right. You know what I'm saying? You guys have somebody that has the best battle of the year almost every year. Like, the West is just fine, all right? So I'm kind of tired of hearing the West Coast tears of, we don't get all the love. You guys run battle rap.
Honestly, that I like that point you brought up, but that definitely was my mission when I first started battle rapping, was to get the West Coast recognition and then to go over to URL and the other leagues and make it easier for the guys behind us to make it. Because it's, I've been in situations where the whole room was against me, and it felt like, damn, this is some like East versus West like vibe in here. And I just wanted to get the West respect for its penmanship and just for its tenacity and the amount of work we're putting in. So the newer guys like Next, The Spot, Grizz, RX, Coffee Brown, Dev the Demon, all those guys, they really got it, I think, easier today than we had it back in 2014, 2013.
Oh, yeah.
So that was my mission, was just to open the door for those guys. So really, it's just on them now. Like, I open the door, the rest is on you.
Honestly,
you feel me?
I would argue that the Midwest at this moment has the most difficulty, like, breaking through, because the Midwest came in together as a movement, and now they're all separated. There's no one specific circuit in Detroit, in Chicago, or in St. Louis. At least the West has the Riot and multiple other leagues, and everybody's kind of united. But, like, up-and-coming Midwest battle rapper has such crazy footing to it to live up to.
Guys such as LL Cool G, Bankhead, Jay Lopez, Jay Spence. They got a few guys that are nice and not really getting. But I would actually say the South is probably the, like, you know what I'm saying, in terms of regions, is the one that's miss or underrepresented in battle rap, especially on URL, because they got like Houston Barcode and a few leagues down there, the Bayou down in New Orleans and Baton Rouge. But none of these guys, I don't really see them transitioning and getting to, at least you know who, you know what I'm saying, some of these Midwest guys are. The new Midwest, as they call it. Now, you know some of their names, but I think the South is even in a worse position, actually. They're not really, I mean, because you think official, you think T-Top, you think Briz Rothstein, but it's like after that, where's H.A. Double? You know what I'm saying? Where's Sire? Where's Stats G? Where are these guys at? So, oh man, it really started when the DMV kind of took their spot. Like they was on a roll. The Midwest was on a roll. And then they let the DMV come in, and then here come Jack Boy. And I remember when it happened. And I said, damn, you let these niggas take y'all spot. Now y'all No, that's a fact though. Like the DMV kind of took over that Midwest spot. Yeah. So the Midwest can get their shit back
right now. Yeah. We all
put that stat out. Hey, put that in your blogs. Put that in your stat book.
It's Michigan right here, and yeah, we are all over the place before, like how we entered with the Midwest movement, and we was going at the East Coast like crazy. We all kind of doing our own separate things. But I do got a question for you. I got a real question because, you know, I love you. I'm one of your biggest fans, but we also got one of your biggest fans in the chat, Tata, in the building. So definitely, you got to definitely make sure you give her a shout out before we're done.
Shout out to Tata.
Okay, I got it for you, boo-boo. But I got a real question for you, and I know we've talked about this before. Why are you so humble? I feel like sometimes you may be a little too humble, and people like maybe Tay-Rock and Lux and other people that you gun it for take that and run with it because they know you humble.
You know what it is? I think just because I'm just older. I'm older, you know, all the WWE wrestling shit as like, fuck you, bitch ass nigga, fuck you, bitch ass, you hoe ass punks, fuck all y'all niggas, I'm gonna kill all you. Like, I don't got, you know, maybe when I was, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, I probably would have been like that. But right now, at 41, I'm just about letting the work speak for itself. I just do the work. I put the work in, man. I don't really got time to do all the rah-rah shit. Cause sometimes that rah-rah shit can lead to, it's a real fuck the battle. Now it's a real beef. Like I'm one of those type of dudes. Like I'm not finna disrespect you outside of this ring, cause when it's past the ring, now it's some other shit. You feel me? Like I'm really like that. So I try to stay as peaceful and respectful as I can, so I don't incite a nigga to make me have to fuck them up. Like for real.
Right.
For real.
I definitely feel you on that. But I don't want you to be on no rah-rah shit. I don't want you to be on no rah-rah shit, but I need you to promise me, Tata, and the rest of the Yikers Island that you gonna keep applying pressure on their necks. You're not gonna let nobody try to duck and run and make all the excuses. Because we want 2021 to be your year where you are champion of the year, okay? And you getting the plates that you deserve because you've been giving too many people shots. It's time for you to get a plate.
That's all
I'm saying, Danny. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm done. That's all I got to say.
I got a few things I'm interested in. One, I want to know this. Last year, you had the most battles you've ever had on URL in 1 year. Talk to me a little bit about the conversation when URL finally kind of decided to put the keys in your hand, have some more trust in you to be able to put you on all these cards and consistently give you these opportunities, because it wasn't always like this at one point in time, right? And
absolutely not.
People forget that.
Absolutely not. Actually, the conversation was very simple. It was like, hey, Danny, work with us. We're gonna pay you more than you've ever been paid before, and we're gonna make sure you're booked all the time. We're gonna make sure you get constant work, and that's really what it was. It wasn't no contract. It was just a handshake. It was a handshake on some. All right, I'll work with y'all, like exclusively by like, you know what I'm saying. Like that's why I haven't been on RBE. You haven't seen me on King of the Dot the last year and a half. So it was like, yo, Danny, you work with us exclusively. We're going to pay you more than you ever been paid, and we're going to make sure you book. And that's all it was. And that's why you've been seeing me like really on like every card. And not just that, I've been giving great showings. You know, whether you felt I won or lost, I show up. Whether you felt I won or lost, I show up, and that's all they really can ask out of me.
Those like wing,
consistent.
those like wink deals where it's like, yo, trust in us, we got you. It's hard to trust sometimes because it's like a lot of people hear that and sometimes they don't always get what they want. So how would you able to like say, you know what, I'm gonna put my faith in what URL has in store for me?
It was just a wait and see thing. It was like, okay, let me see what y'all talking about. And then once I looked at my bank account and said, oh, they wasn't playing. Okay. They wasn't playing. Okay, now I'm getting way more than I ever been paid my whole career. So they stuck to their end of the bargain. So I've been sticking to my end of the bargain.
Bag.
Shout out to DNA. DNA is in the chat, and DNA says the bar god deserves whatever he wants. And Danny,
thank you, bro.
I have a personal request. There's somebody on URL that I've been dying to see make their debut, and there's a battle that you guys have talked about playing around. I don't know how serious it could get, but I know that if it was to ever happen, the battle rap community would lose its mind. Can you bring Ilmac to make his URL debut against you?
You know, it's funny you said that because that's one of my like bucket list battles. That's one of my legacy battles as far as just the pins. Because I want to battle all the pins before I left the game. And you can't say you battle all the pins unless you battle Ilmac. I'm sorry. Let's just give him his respect, man. And me versus Ilmac making his you know, it could get spooky for me though. Like this, you gotta think. If he make his debut on Smack, he want to show the fuck out and say, this is why I belong here, and this is why, this is for y'all never put me on here. I'm about to go, like, this is like a personal vendetta. Like, y'all should have been had me here, and I'm about to go crazy, and I'm going to be the fucking victim. so yeah, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Danny and Ilmac in a band setting. I know they was close. They was close to getting him a few times, and the fans don't really know that. But he was supposed to debut a couple years ago, and just the money, the timing, all kind of shit just didn't go right. But they've been trying to get him on the band. He was going to debut on band, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say the name and all that, but you know what I mean. Like, but yeah, let's make that happen. Let's make that Danny versus Ilmac on band. AP JB, holla at me.
I need that. I need that battle. Inject that battle in my veins. I need that. I need that battle.
Wow.
I did see an interesting question here from in the audience, and I want to ask you, Danny Myers, what do you think is your top 5 performances?
You know, man, you say I'm almost at 100 battles. It's so hard.
Right.
It's so hard to zero. Oh man, damn. I don't know. I got bars and moments that I remember. I definitely feel like me and B-Dot was one of the highlights of my career, man. Me and B-Dot was a classic for sure. Let me think. Who else? Me and Chilla. Me and Chilla Jones was fucking crazy. Me and Chilla was crazy, man. I got so many. I mean, me and Young Cannon was fire. Like,
bingo.
Wow. I don't know. I can't really, just off the freestyle, I never could answer that question. Because I think I'm not to like be bragging, but I do have a lot of battles and moments that was memorable. So I don't know. Because if I name 5, I'm going to leave all 5. See what I'm saying?
You got too many. That's tough.
Yeah. Tough. I don't know right now. Y'all get back at me on that one.
Yeah, we're gonna run the block on that one.
Yeah, we'll spin the block on that. Let's get your opinion on a couple of things, because this weekend the champion of the year will be crowned. The panel will be going down this weekend. We'll be there making some of our votes as well. So let's run down this quick list here that Jay Black has set for us.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm gonna ask you, Danny, who do you think is your champion of the year?
Chilla Jones.
Me too.
Chilla Jones.
Okay. Okay.
Without a question.
Your battle of the year.
Damn, battle of the year? What's that? Wait. Would I be wrong if I said B-Dot and T-Top? Fuck. Who?
You can pick whatever you want.
Daylight and Rock. No, let's go with Daylight and Rock.
Okay.
Daylight and
Shit,
Rock.
I thought me and Mike P was fired too, but that was back in. Yeah, that count. But yeah, I would say Daylight and Rock.
There you go.
Or a Saga and B-Dot for real.
That's mine. But
it was a few exceptional battles, you know. So, like I said, when you say one, you're gonna leave off some more. So, Saga and B-Dot might have been it, actually, to be real.
Okay. Saga and B-Dot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
Body of the year.
Body, damn, body. Who got body last year? Did anybody get body? Like body? Cause when you say body, it's like a nigga had to either choke one round or choke 2 rounds. Yeah, it's hard to say somebody got body last year. I don't know.
I mean, Casey had body. Miss Mark, beginning of last year.
Oh, well, yeah, but like I said, it has to be somebody that had choked, and that definitely was memorable. So it got to be that one. It has to be, unless you got like name another one.
Somebody said E-Heart against Shine in the chat.
Nah, that wasn't no.
Casey versus Swamp.
Big K versus Adi.
Oh.
Yeah, but he bodied him. He kind of bodied him with like some outside of battle rap shit. I don't know.
I get what you're saying. Okay, I get what you're saying.
It wasn't like bar for bar, but I would have to go with Casey and Ms. Merck. Damn, Ms. Merck. You know, the crazy thing is, when you listen to Ms. Merck shit, she was having some fire bars before she started fucking up. So if she didn't fuck up, I don't know how that battle would have went.
We will never know.
Never know.
We'll never know.
Dragon Ball Z, Battle Bar Z. Find out. Yeah, I have to go with that one. Because when you say body bag, listen, when you're when you're at this level and you're battling the best people in the world, it's so hard. No matter how good you wrote, it's so hard for your material to be eons above your opponents. Even when you go with Daylight and Tay-Rock, right? That Tay-Rock was one of the best Tay-Rocks we ever seen. And even though the majority of us had Daylight winning all 3 rounds, you can't say Rock got body.
That's what I'm saying, It's a gentleman 30. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, it wasn't no body, so it got to be the Miss Merck shit.
Okay, somebody say John body chest. What you think?
He schooled him. He beat the hell out of him. The Jack Boy shit, the Jack Boy and John was 2019, right?
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say body. He 3-0'd him. 3-0. It wasn't no body bag though.
Okay.
Might have been. But even if that was a body, it definitely wasn't worse than how Ms. Merck got done.
You know, I
she's in bad rap purgatory still.
I agree with that. Moment of the year.
Damn, Chilla just did it. Nah.
That don't count.
You talking about 2020.
2020. 2020.
You know what? For me, I don't know, but I'm gonna just say it was the handshake that B-Dot and Saga did at the end of their battle. That for me, that really like I shed a tear, dog. Like them niggas said all that crazy shit, and B-Dot extended his hand, and Saga hesitated. He didn't know if he was setting him up or whatever, and then he shook his hand, and they held hands, and that was the moment for me personally.
The sun going down in the background.
It's like a movie with the sun in the background. Like it was
a perfect moment.
Nah, that's the moment of the year for me, for personally.
I can't be mad.
I don't know what else is on the list. What y'all got?
All right. For moment of the year, wow.
Well, people are saying Bill Collector versus Mike P. You know.
Yeah.
As far as the savage moment.
Unswallowed all of them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was cold-blooded.
Man, that lives on forever. Yikes.
That was cold-blooded. That nigga Mike P been gaming ever since. That nigga said, fuck this battle rap shit. Now he a Call of Duty master. That nigga made that nigga become a Call of Duty expert. I mean, it's real. but yeah, I'm gonna go with the handshake though.
All right. Last two. Performance of the year.
Yes.
Performance. When I think performance, I automatically think I just go to K-Shine automatically for some reason. I'm trying to think, like, did K-Shine really wig? Who did he wig on last year?
I mean, Chess, E-Hard.
I feel like Daylight as performance of the year. Like, his comeback was just...
I think it's Daylight
just flawless, which is flawless.
That was the first name that popped up, but I was like, I can't, you cannot leave K-Shine out of that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's true.
All 3 rounds complete, like, annihilation. I gotta go with Daylight as well. I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree with that.
The last one is called Leader of the New Class, which would be Rookie of the Year.
I gotta go with Easy the Block Captain. Undoubtedly. Even though
is that a little biased because you battled him? Is that why? Is it a little biased?
No, that's actually part of why. Because he was able to get in there with the fucking bar guy and go crazy after he just went crazy on Cortez and then beat T-Top. And T-Top is hard as fuck to beat, bro. Like, it's hard to beat T-Top. And this rookie was able to beat, like, a battle rap master, bro. So...
Okay, but Easy and T-Top was this year. You can't bring that over to 2020.
Still.
Yeah, you got to leave that one out.
Okay, even if that's the case, you still, like, with Cortez and me, like, Easy name been buzzing, man. And he's doing it his own way. He not punchline, gun bar. He's talking his talk and making memorable battles and memorable moments. I like Real Sick and I like Kid Chaos. Like, those guys are amazing. Those guys are amazing. They it ain't no one leader, because I think collectively they are the leaders of the new school. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. I would still go with Easy though if I had to pick one.
To be honest, I feel like there's almost no wrong answer, because if you pick Easy, that's great. You pick Sick, he's really talented. Kid Chaos has a bunch of big wins. Jada Nightwing, who we've seen the most on Caffeine, and has some big wins too. Like, there's almost no wrong answer. That's how deep this talent pool is.
That's why I said I think just collectively you have to just give it to all of them. And then we got to remember, didn't Fonz win the like $25K in a tournament every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Like, does that not count for Rookie of the Year? Like, this man won $25K. I'm talking about every 2 weeks battling though.
I mean, he definitely has an argument with that alone.
Yeah, just that alone should give him like a good standing. But I think like what he said, you pick one, you could have said somebody else. So there ain't no right answer. I think that's just a preference thing.
Yeah.
I just like that Easy doing it in a like Easy remind me like of Rex when I first seen T-Rex. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like Rex 2.0. Like, he's so clever with that street talk. It's different because you don't get too many of those. You get like 10, 12 gun bar niggas before you get an Easy. You see what I'm saying? And shout out to Jada Nightwing and Real Sick and Kid Chaos, because they pen game is extreme. It's extremely high.
I love that comparison, because he does kind of give you that Rex feel. he kind of reminds me, not so much stylistically, but just from his aura, he reminds me of Swave Sevah in his prime, because Swave Sevah in 2012 was like this guy that came in there and posed on you, had all this street talk, not a lot of punches, but there was no formula to beat him. Right now, it's like, wait, how do you beat Easy the Block Captain? You know, and Easy the Block Captain's one of the 3 guys that's undefeated in Caffeine fan votes. So it's like, wait, he's loved on Caffeine, and he has all these attributes. Punching him is just not enough sometimes. Like, how do you beat this guy?
Man, listen. I don't know. You know, I spent some retarded shit at Easy the Block Captain. Them niggas still had me losing, so I'm like, hey, if I can't beat him, nobody can.
There you go. There you go. I mean, ain't nobody been able to sit him down out of the vets. Ain't nobody been able to sit him down, so you can't hate on Easy.
Yeah, that's why I got him as the rookie of the year, though.
I love it, man. Damn, man. That's all the time we have for today, man. And we want to thank everybody that's tuned in, and more importantly, thank you for waking up bright and early to come on over to LTBR. Having a fantastic year, start of your year already, a fantastic 2020 and 2019 and so forth. Keep the foot on the gas pedal, continue to elevate, no pun intended, and just continue to be great, because you know, you deserve your flowers. I hope no one takes you for granted, because the work ethic you put into battle rap is probably something we'll never see again.
That's a fact, bro. Thank you for saying that, man. Thank you for saying that. Salute to the lovely co-host. And just everybody in the chat. Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep going, man. Like, this is just the start of the year. Like, we not even out of January yet. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I mean? And I'm putting maximum pressure on everybody. So, you know, it's like the West Coast is here, like y'all said. We here to like be respected and dominate. Like, now we're back to battle rap. Like, I feel like this Caffeine, the COVID era has brought us back to the art of rapping. Yeah. Not so much big stage performance, fan base. You got your entourage, everybody gassing everything. Now we starting to expose who really out here rapping and putting that pain in with that pen and pad, and certain niggas is getting exposed. So I love it.
You've been in 20 years, maybe even more, and battle rap changes every single 5 years. Early 2000s, the street corners. The late 2000s, the start of the YouTube era.
Right.
The mid 2000s, the stage, and now we're kind of circling back to what we kind of originated in with this small setting.
Go back in the circle, man. Everything come back around. So
and for you to be able to adapt every single 5 years over 2 decades, it just can't be overlooked.
You know what it is? I just hope the people don't switch up on guys such as like myself and Chilla when the big stage come back. Now, when the big stage come back, niggas able to perform and do all that shit again and have all this, you know what I mean? I hope people are like, oh, yeah, Chilla just didn't translate on the big stage. Like, that shit cool.
Oh, yeah, they're waiting for that. They're waiting for that. They're waiting for that.
That shit cool in the small room, but them niggas look different in front of Hitman on a big stage. Like, man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Tell them niggas to come to our world. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, before you leave, CC pointed out an interesting trend you have. The beginning of every single year, you start off really strong, and somewhere down the line, the middle of the year, you start to kind of wear down a little bit. Probably because you battle so much, and then it starts to have a little bit of a toll on you. But is the beginning of the year so good because the tax refund comes in and the stimulus check and everything? Why?
I got that 600.
Why is January and February so good to you, but then August and September is a little more bleak?
Niggas gotta remember. I listen. Let's go back. I messed up versus Passwords, and then came back in that same year and beat Hollow like December. You know what I'm saying? I messed up versus Jerry West. I came back, and I definitely feel like I beat Ill Will. What was that?
December, yeah.
So, I might have a stumble here or there, you know, but when you consider that I've been battling every 2 weeks for the whole year, you can't really take that away. And that's what niggas will do. Like, I'll start off with January, February, March, April, go crazy, and then I'll stumble one battle, and then they just take the whole year away from you. You're like, oh, Danny was in the running for champion of the year.
Yeah.
That nigga just stumbled versus Real Sick. Real Sick beat him. Now it's over. No more champion of the year for Danny. That's why I'm not even going for champion of the year no more. I was in the running every year since they started.
Yes,
like, every year my name was up for champion of the year, bro. So like right now, like with me, Chilla, DNA, like in the top 3, you know what I mean? That trend is going to continue because now we get to actually use our writing skills and it gets noticed. But if one of us take a loss this year, niggas gonna take that whole shit away from us. So I don't even be tripping on that shit no more, bro. For me, fuck champion of the year. I'm champion of the culture. I'm champion of the culture, man. Fuck the year. Like 1 year don't signify what I've been doing for the last 10 years. You feel me?
Yes, heavy is the head who wears the crown, man. Danny Myers, hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay blessed, brother, and have a good one.
Y'all too, man. Salute to y'all, man. Hey, put that stat out, man. Put them stats out.
We got you.
Most caffeine appearances. Him and Rock battled most opponents, and they battled each other. Tell Rock to come outside, man. I'll see y'all soon.
Have a good one.
A1.
CC, man, this was a fun show. I'm very glad he came back around, you know?
We got you with the shield. We got you because he was just on his phone. So we going to tweet the shield out and tag you and Danny to it. So he already know, okay, Tata, the defender of Yikers Island, okay? She not letting nothing go through customs.
Thank you, Project Rico. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Okay, we got you, Tata.
Hey, can we, before we leave CC, that little bit of Toxic Thursday when he said Bill Collector turned Mike P into a Call of Duty master?
That's the clip of Toxic Thursday for January 28th. That was it. That was the takeaway.
Yo, the whole chat couldn't wait for that one. Y'all were waiting for some Mike P slander, right? Y'all just couldn't wait. Yeah, Lil Reggie, I am on the panel this weekend, so I won't let you guys down. Hopefully. I'll try my best to represent LTBR in the best fashion and all of you guys' opinions and collective.
We know everybody's going to have a strong opinion on who they pick, but France, he going to represent us. Let's Talk Battle Rap family, strong and proud. Okay, thank you for the props all day today. I synced it. Thank y'all for the props. And yeah, man, friends, do your thing, man. We all gonna be there rooting for you, and you gonna come with the stats and the facts, not just opinions. And he made me feel good. Pause during this battle.
I'm not sure who's on the panel, Dave, but we'll all find out. We all signed our NDAs. We can't disclose. Even if I did know, I couldn't disclose it. So it's a serious business. It's a serious business here. There's a lot of money being distributed. There's a lot of But this is why quick rant before, because this is the last time I talk to you guys before Champion League gets crowned. This is where I don't want the battle rappers that are media or not media to overreact, because people like myself and CC, Vlad, and even you guys in the audience, we probably watch battle rap more than them. I can easily say I've watched over 300 battles in 2020, right? And that's not counting rewatches or clips or anything else. So I think I'm very well qualified to make an opinion or decision on what do I think was the most standout historical moment of that year. 5 years from now, when I think about 2020, I have to think about these things in particular. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry, I'm not going to inject nothing in my veins on Sunday. I'm going to leave all that home. Just straight professionalism. You know what I'm saying? But, I can already see it where battle rappers get upset at certain things, say, oh, this should have happened. Yeah. But then those same battle rappers don't watch the battles. So it's who's more qualified to give the opinion? The person that watches it all the time or the person that doesn't? You know what I mean?
You're going to be fine, friends. We all know who you pick, and the points that you make are going to be valid and fair. This is not a popularity contest. This is about who had the best year and all the
true,
criteria
very
that
true,
Jay Black is going to have out for you, guys.
Real quick, Reggie says, no king of the dot bias. Don't worry, I'm sure that won't happen. And Early says, we're still qualified to disagree with you. Absolutely. In fact, don't forget, the fan vote counts more than any panelist vote, all right? I think there's 8 people on the panel, and the fan vote counts for 2 individuals. So, again, battle rap is for the people, by the people. So the people have the most power over anybody in that room.
That's good to know. That's good to know, y'all. So I hope y'all did y'all surveys and made your voice count. For real.
You know how everybody says vote, like your vote counts? And this shit, your vote actually does count a lot, a whole lot. So.
No, shout out to Jay Black. Shout out to everybody that's going to be on the panel. And you got this, France, man. I ain't worried about you.
All right, man. Well, we'll be back.
Traveling.
We'll be back on Monday. There'll be a lot of major announcements over the weekend, so stay tuned to that. Everybody will drop this episode within a couple hours on YouTube and all the streaming platforms. Thank you for tuning in. LTBR Daily, Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 12 Eastern Standard Time. We went a little bit of overtime for Danny Myers.
Of course, it's Danny. Best show ever. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite ones, Tata.
Yeah, this is definitely a LTBR classic. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll be on the timeline. Salute to everyone.
Be safe. Go green.